Hello folks, SoundHound reverses its gains for the day, finishing down over 3.2% after breaching $10 and being up more than 18% at one point. In this video, I'll go over why it went down today, what's going to happen next, and if I am selling my shares. Before we begin, most of you are not subscribed yet, so please hit that like and subscribe button to get instant updates when I post SoundHound videos. And also, I'm not a financial advisor, so take all my content with a grain of salt and please seek professional financial advice if you need to. The biggest driver of today's action was the hotter than expected producer inflation report called PPI. Now, the market shrugged off a slightly hot CPI report earlier in the week, but this one was just too hot to ignore. Higher than expected inflation means rate cutting expectations will be pushed back further, and as you may be aware, stocks move on expectations. Bond futures fell sharply and risk assets like Bitcoin and stocks followed. Earlier in the week, I said that the Nasdaq is set up for a 5 to 10% correction, and I think this inflation report could be the catalyst. In my opinion, the Nasdaq needs to retrace anyway because it started to get a little bit too bubblicious, and to be honest, we might as well get the correction over and done with now. A correction in the broader market is beneficial for several reasons. First, it shakes out the paper hands and allows the diamond hands to accumulate shares on the cheap. This makes the next rally easier. Second, it makes clear who the winning stocks are. Usually the winning stocks are the strongest in the market and they fall less than the market during a correction. Number 3, it brings new buyers into the market as they buy the dip. These new buyers will propel the next rally. And finally, a correction prolongs the bull market by delaying the blow off top. If we go to the bubble chart, we want to delay this parabolic final third move for as long as we can, because afterwards we get the crash and we might have a bear market for a few years, and nobody wants that. So a correction in the market is entirely normal and nothing to worry about. I hope that we are at this stage in the broader market. This would be the ideal scenario because it means we still have a lot of runway in this bull market. However, just in case this correction turns into something nasty, I have shorted the Nasdaq futures contract to hedge my stock portfolio. I don't recommend anyone to do the same because futures are extremely risky and you could lose a lot of money real quick. Anyway, when it comes to SoundHound, I think it could fall as much as 20 to 30% if the Nasdaq falls around 5 to 10%, simply because it is a high beta or more volatile stock. Because of this notion, I think traders wanted to lock in profits this morning after the stock gapped higher. And furthermore, $10 is a very psychological number. It's the big fat juicy round number that elevates a penny stock into the double-digit share price category. And if you bought the stock at $2 or $4, it's a natural inclination to begin taking profits at this price. Now, if we look at the 5-minute intraday chart, it clearly looks like a FOMO pump right at the open, followed by panic selling as the stock fell like a rock soon after hitting $10. Unfortunately, we now have a little bag holder ceiling here where the buyers are trapped with something like a 20% paper loss. So that ceiling may take a few days of churn and burn to get through, but it's nothing really to be concerned about. So what's next for SoundHound stock? Does this mean that SoundHound is going to fall? Well, possibly. The next few days will be a real test of SoundHound's strength. If the share price collapses below $6, it could portend further downside, but if it holds, I think SoundHound will be fine. What I really want to see though, especially tomorrow heading into the weekend, is for this $8 level to hold. That would indicate to the bears that, hey, I'm still here and I've still got some bite left in me. So right now it's all psychological and things could get volatile, but like I mentioned before, a lot depends on the Nasdaq. As shareholders, there isn't much to do besides to simply wait and see what happens. So am I selling my shares? Not anytime soon. To me, this just looks like normal volatility and I'm not concerned at all. However, this is not financial advice and I'm not telling you to buy, hold or sell this stock. You need to formulate your own trading strategy and stick to it. No one can do that for you. So in summary, there's no need to panic over just a day's volatility, and I look forward to seeing what happens tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe for more content and have a good evening.